One job. I am definitely a little sleep deprived. I didn't sleep much. I only got like 6 hours of sleep. I'm not about to step out the house looking like I just rolled out of bed.
Pretty girls in the VIP, they came with Drake. They don't need ID. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Hi guys. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. If you guys are new here, my name's Adriana, okay? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before anything. This is probably like the most rushed intro. We're just skipping right into it. Like, you guys already know what to do. So, I am getting ready because I'm gonna go to the Hospital de la Mujer because I am, hold on friends, why is it so low? There. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Hospital de la Mujer, right? Because I have to get my second dose for my HPV vaccine. And I'm so happy they have it because last time I went at the beginning of the month and they did not have it. I was like, I was kind of irritated and worried at the same time because I was like, what do you mean you don't have it? But she told me to call back like every 15 days. And I called yesterday and I was like, hey girl, like, do you have the vaccine? And she's like, yeah, we have it. So I'm like, thank God. But now the thing is that I have to go. I haven't even had breakfast. I haven't fed my dog. So I'm kind of in a rush, but I don't want to say I'm in a rush. I know it's like I had to get ready and it's like, Adriana, why are you even getting ready? But you know what? I have this non-negotiable where I'm not about to step out the house looking like I just rolled out of bed. Okay. Maybe in the past I would have done it, but today, the person that I am now, no. You won't see me stepping out of the house looking like I just rolled out of bed. Like, so I have to make sure that I get ready. It's just my thing, you know. I like to be taken seriously, so that's the thing. I like to be taken seriously, and I'm gonna be taken seriously. So you think if I go with looking a little crunchy, I'm gonna be taken seriously? No, I'm not. Like, that's the reality of it. Okay, I'm gonna get going. I have to eat and I have to get going. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring you guys along. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna bring you guys along. I'll probably bring you guys along for part of the way. I'm not sure yet. Okay, but yeah, that's what's going on today. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Hi guys, it is Saturday. We're getting ready. We're gonna do our hair really quick. I'm not rushing, but I am on a time limit, and I'm also fasting. I wasn't planning on fasting, but the thing is that I woke up a little late. Yeah, this morning I woke up not super late. Like, I know what time my aunt's gonna come. So, because we talked last night, so I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, it's fine. Like, I know that I have like a good stretch, but just last night I couldn't sleep. And I was just like, honestly, I was kind of annoyed. I haven't shared this with you, but ever since I've been doing that tight back pony or whatever bun for the gym, my hair's been breaking, child. Okay, broken hair. Like, the other day I was like, what is this? Like, truly, what is this? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to find my brush and I can't find it. Anyways, so yeah, my hair was breaking and I was just like, no, I have to stop.
this week I haven't been going to the gym, so that's why like I blow dried my hair during the week. Like I did a blow dry. And then I started noticing little hairs just like popping. Like, what is this, dude? Like, broken. It's, you see, like, so I'm like, no. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, I'm not gonna be doing those buns for a while, and I need to find a new gym hairstyle, because I've been actually growing out my hair for a year. I actually cut my hair. I didn't cut my hair, I want to say the day before yesterday. I cut my hair. I don't know, honestly. I don't want to say it was like an impulsive decision, because it really wasn't. But I just needed a trim. Like I just want some front layers, long layers. One thing led to another. Next thing you know, I'm cutting the back layers. You guys, my hair, I have a lot of hair, but it's not thick. You know what I'm saying? But it's also not thin. But in the front, my front part of my hair, it's actually very, it's thin. You know what I mean? So like you kind of have to be careful how you cut it, because if I cut too much or make too much layers, it can make not look good. It could just not look good, you know? So anyways, when I get to the back layers, I want long layers, right? I know how to cut my own layers, Joe. Like, I don't know what, like I grab too much hair, and my hair in the back is like actually thicker than the front, and I cut it wrong. I don't know what was going on with me. Actually, I think I was going through something. Like I was thinking about something, and then I cut perfect, and then I went. So this side of my back is longer than the other side. The other side I have short layers, and I'm like, goodness. You had one job, and that was to get the layers right. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, now I have to literally, I have to do that butterfly type of cut, which I ended up doing in the back of my hair to get those layers. And I'm like, oh, Adriana. So I cut literally like 3 inches off of my head, which is fine. Like, I'm not mad at it, because remember, summer's coming up, and me and you're being serious right now. I cannot, like, I don't style my hair during the summer. I don't. Like, heat styling during the summer is not for me, because it just doesn't do it. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. My hair doesn't like the summer. So nothing really lasts. Like, my hair doesn't hold. So basically during the summer, I kind of let my natural hair flow. Or I'll be doing my hair up, the buns, you know, because during the summer I'm like working out. I focus more on working out during the summer. So I'm like, fine, you know, we'll just like do that. But now my hair is breaking off because of those tight buns. So I'm like, I'm going to come up with something. Like, I think I'm just going to do my natural hair during the summer. Let my natural wave pattern just come out, which is fine. I just need to get like my Cantu. I love Cantu on my natural hair. It actually does really, really good. So yeah, I have short layers in the back, and I have face framing in the front. And my suggestion is, if you're going to cut your hair, make sure there's like, you have a clear mind, and that so you know what you're doing, and also know what you're doing. Have the confidence to know what you're doing. So yeah, that's what happened with my hair situation. So I'm just gonna take really good care of my hair. When I tell you that I'm doing these slick back buns, it really broke my hair off. Like, look at this. Like, this is the, do we see this? Those are not edges. That's my actual hair. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break with that for sure. Usa. Also, I'm like, damn, I'm not. Listen, I've had such a great week, and I know I do my little weekly reviews about like, oh my gosh, you're doing it. But you know what I noticed this week? That sometimes, first of all, it's Holy Week, okay? And I've been going through the motions, because what do you mean, Jesus? You went through all that, and then you were still kind to the people who were rude to you, who were just being, right? But it also gives me like gratitude to be like, oh my gosh, like Jesus, you did something like I couldn't even done it. You know what I'm saying? But I also like got to know his character and all that good stuff. So like I tapped into my Bible, I did all that good stuff. And then as I'm going through my own personal stuff, like sometimes I think healing is good, right? Like healing is a good thing. But then when you start seeing things with clarity, I think that's what hits different, It hits way different because it's like, man, like there's people, for me personally, there's people who were in my life that they weren't good for me. Like like a lot of manipulation, a lot of this, a lot of that. And no, like one thing about me is I will always say how I feel. I will always stand up for myself. And that's the thing. I was telling you guys that I've always been that kind of person to like have straight boundaries and like I'll say how I feel. I'll say what I don't like. But the thing about having those toxic people in my life was that they would be like contradict what I would say or be like, no, you're doing too much. And it was those people that were afraid to lose control over me. So that like I've always like you guys, if I can basically describe it, it's like the people who used to be in my life, they would be like, hey Joanna, you're crazy. Like I would always be the crazy one. And I truly think it was just because it's people that like to see you not grow. Like that's just how it is. Like people that like see your potential and be like, oh, she can do great things, and no, don't break. If this breaks, this probably already broke on me, huh? People that just don't. Yeah, this is done. Long gone done. Okay. That's funny this broke. Because, wow. Anyways. So then, yeah, like I'm the type of person, like I think so big. Like if there is something ugly, I'll think of a way to make it beautiful and pretty. You know what I'm saying? And that's always been my mentality. Like I don't take no for an answer. Like if I tell you, if I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, so like I believe like my faith is very strong. Like I believe in myself. The way that I'm strong in on myself, I'm also very confident in myself. No, that's not what I meant to say. The way that I am hard on myself, like I can do this. And I think it's just like I'm hard on myself because I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I think like that, I'm also very faith driven. Like I know everything's gonna work out and I'm fine because I've done it before, and what makes you think God's not gonna do it for me again? You know what I mean? So I'm very like motivated, very like let's get shit done, like So with that, when you don't see your potential, you're gonna intimidate so many people. And what those people are gonna try to do, they're gonna try to like bring you down. Make you believe that you're not worthy of that. They will tell you that you're crazy. Like, oh my gosh, why would you, like, you're so crazy. Like, look at what she's doing now. And that's how I grew up. I grew up as being labeled as crazy because I knew my highest potential. And I know what I can reach in life. You know what I'm saying? But when you're so blinded because that's the environment you grew up in, that's the people you've been around. And then you start seeing it, you're like, it's kind of like a blockage. It's very relieving, don't get me wrong, but it's also not the easiest thing to acknowledge, if that makes sense. So with that being said, I'm like, no, like like my boundaries, it just makes me feel better about myself. It makes me feel like I'm so confident in everything I do now. Like you thought you had me at hello, and I'm just like, yeah, watch me. Like, I guess it's just driven me to move on with life and move on with my personal life and know that everything had a purpose for my life, Also, like in the future relationship, it's good to be aware of your boundaries, what you want, what you don't want. Because I realized that I'm like, oh my gosh, like I love this in a person. I like to be prioritized. I love to give, but I also love to receive. And I'm not saying like materialistically, Because materialistically, it's like I can get stuff. Like what I want, I'm going to get, right? But if somebody gives it to me, that's like because they wanted to, you know? Not because I'm relying on somebody. But I feel like with that, with like friendships and relationships, you have to be aware of like what you want. What you want, girl. Because it's like, I can tell you my friendships. I'm going to tell you guys what I want for my friendships. I want healthy friendships. Friendships where I'm not being judged for running 5K. Friendships where we can go have breakfast, go to the gym. Like, people who are not clinging on to me because they see me as like, oh, she's pretty, she's cool, like I want to hang out with her because she gets attention. Like that's the type of friendships that I used to have, you know. And then being firm on your boundaries. Like if I'm attracted to somebody and I'm like, okay, sir, like this is how I am, this is what I like, cool. But the second I feel like you're just got comfortable, and I don't know, because comfortable can be two ways, okay? Comfortable can be like, oh, I'm comfortable being myself around you, you know, and sharing this part of me with you. That's one. But then there's comfortable where you lack, where you get lazy because you're like, oh, I have this person now. They're never going to leave me. So let me just lack. Like, that's the comfortable that I don't like, okay? Because it's like, girl, like you're telling me that I should be okay with just being still. Like if I'm not feeling like I'm being appreciated in all aspects of a relationship, if I feel like something is lacking, like I will bring it to your attention. And then that's going to be on you whether you want to stay there or keep it moving, keep the momentum flowing, or I'm going to have to make the choice to move on. Like I'll tell you like, hey, this is not okay. I don't like this. And then if that person decides to stay stuck and be like, what? Then I will leave. And that's part of my boundaries. And it's okay to have those type of boundaries. Like I said, it's like, it's normal. So yeah, that was our pep talk for today. Girl, know yourself, know your worth, know your boundaries, and stick to them. Because I'd rather make choices for myself and then learn from them rather than like allow other people to make choices for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what if your potential is up here and then there's people that make your potential be right here just so they can feel comfortable, just because they feel threatened? Do you really want those kind of people in your life? I don't think so. I don't think you do, because I don't. And you have to be comfortable cutting people off. Like sometimes, Sean, like I don't even reply. Like there's people who are just like, hey, no. Like I'm at the point where it's like I feel that weird energy where it's like I just don't reply. And just being in the right environments, I think that's what it's really about. I'm gonna get going. I have to charge this little camera and then my microphone too before she gets here. I will see you guys. We're gonna go downtown. I don't know what else we're gonna do. We're probably gonna eat. I'm still fasting. I need to stay hydrated. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Como vela, te apago cuando quiera, negra hasta la noche como pantera. Ella coge el plan y lo desmantela. No es de Puerto Rico y me dice mera, tranquila yo pago, guarda tu cartera. For real, madre y Medellín, que lo dulce que tenga que pedir, que seguí, me cambie de carril, María, no sé si lo ven. For real, madre y Medellín. Si te tenga que pedir, te seguí, me cambié de carril, María, no sé. Hi guys, we just finished eating. Oh, the food was so good. Bye. Yeah, I can't wait to get home and take a nap because I really need it. I'm so tired. See you guys in a bit. Bye. I've been alone in my thoughts. Can't feel this void between us. I cannot stand losing you. Whoa, whoa. Hi friends, we're home. We are home. Isn't it funny how I was telling you guys that I was so tired? I couldn't wait to get home and take a nap. Well, I can't take a nap anymore. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just need to lay down and see what happens. But I don't know. I am definitely a little sleep deprived. I didn't sleep much. I only got like 6 hours of sleep. And that's not a lot. That's not a lot for me, okay? I had a lot of fun today. We did end up going to the fancy S-Mart. They had a lot of things there, but it was the store itself, it's kind of small. I wouldn't say it was like fake promo, but it kind of was because I feel like it got hyped up and they had people go there and whatever. And it's kind of like, it's cool. It's like a modern S-Mart. They sell like sushi and ceviche, fish ceviche. It's cool. It's like a cool little S-Mart. Kind of like a market S-Mart, you know. And then we had flautas. The food was so good. I'm still full. I'm bloated. What else happened? I think that was it. I feel like this week was a pretty good week. I love hanging out with my aunt. Like, if I can tell you honestly, like the conversation we were having, it's like finally, like, things ended, cycles ended, and we can move on with our lives. And I'm just happy that I've had my aunt in my life, like, ever since I got here. Because she's very, like, motivating. She, like, sees in me, like, my potential and all that good stuff. And I know I was in a very low place. And she pushed me to see that in myself, you know. So I was telling her, I'm like, you don't understand how grateful I am for you. Yeah. And I would want to have that effect on my nieces and my nephews one day. Anyways, you guys, we're gonna wrap this vlog up. Hopefully next week, not this upcoming week, but the following week, I can get back to the gym. I need it. I need the gym. I need the gym, child. Okay, I need my gym. It's different. Like, I've been staying active. Playing with the dogs is what's keeping me going, but I'm not gonna lie, I got a little overstimulated this week with the dogs. Like, the dogs are fine, and then but I need me time, you know. So either I'll go start running. I'm thinking, like, maybe I should start running this month, like start prepping, and then the following month we could just jump right back into the gym. So focus on, like, running and seeing how my body takes it. And then the following month is starting in May, just kind of like hit the gym. Like, no, it's like 2 weeks off. Bartholomew did come. He wanted to play town. When I'm coming with my aunt, she's dropping me off. Bartholomew's like down the street, crossing the street with the other dog, and I'm like, so he saw us come here. He can smell me, literally, because when we parked, he was running like there was no tomorrow, and I'm like, Todd, he wanted to play with Lulu. But honestly, the weather right now, it's kind of cold and it's windy, so I'm not sure we're gonna go outside today. But Lulu, I don't know what she's doing. She's just standing there. It's just kind of silly. She's next to the stove, so I think she wants to eat. Anyways, you guys, yeah. Overall, this week was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm not complaining. Can't complain. I'm gonna let you guys go. Make sure to, I hope that you guys like this weekly vlog. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.